Do you ever feel as though you stand amongst a graveyard of 1,000 dead warriors and wonder to yourself, was I dead? Am I dead? Will I be dead soon?
So, today we play the second bishop because one bishop simply was not enough. Type in the password. I have heard word that this on-screen password thing is soon going to be dealt away with, so I won't have to keep covering it like that anymore. But here we go, and assuming that name still works. This name better not be taken. There we go. Just go ahead and make a third one just in case. You know what? I'll take you up on that. I'll take you up on that. Just so that nobody like snipes me out of it. Excellent. I could just be making an ice lightning and a fire poison alongside bishop, but I'm choosing to make 3 bishops. 1 because I like bishops, and 2 to, I guess, showcase job changing. So let's attempt a proper speedrun of this time. Oh yeah, and hold on. I want to make sure... See, this is what I failed the last time. There's I'll be your friend, which is go through the tutorial, or I don't need you, Mai, and skip the tutorial. I knew you'd pick that. Everyone always does. So sad. Okay, now as soon as I hit level 4, I think I'll nimble feet through here. But yeah, if all 3 of the explorer mages that I have are bishops, the link skill won't work. Which is why once I get the bishops to their desired level, which is 120, I can job change them. But job changing requires some money, so it's technically a little inefficient for me to be doing it, but it'll work. Did you used to play before job changing was a thing? Yeah, job changing is pretty much only for explorers. So like a bowmaster can job change into a marksman, and like a Night Lord can job change into a dual blade. Alright, wait for it. Warriors, bowmen, finally pirates. I want to be a magician. Never make the mistake. So, is the stream back? I'm sad. I knew the bishops would be dark days, but I never could have imagined this.
There's a feeling deep inside. Let it be your prayer. Show me the power you can hide. When your fires all die out, all you know just turns to ash, and your life goes slipping, spinning into doubt. Sunshine trapped inside your heart, cold and lost and in the dark. Looking back on all this, nobody was there. Nothing left to lose. Gotta find the you that's hidden deep, deep down, and light the fire in yourself. Never be afraid to fall. Throw yourself into it. Victory's waiting for you. Go fight, show your energy. Don't slow down, no time to waste. Nothing's stopping you now. It's gonna be your day. Hopes and wishes never fade. Fight to make them stronger. Nothing will take them from you. Go fight, show your energy. There's a feeling deep inside. Let it be your prayer. Show me the power you can hide.
me the power you can hide. Thank you, Stream Elements. I'm now live. They didn't make the Balrog and Crimson Balrog bosses again. Did they really? I mean, we had that one Pixel Rock event. I feel like that did it some justice. For the most part, this should be exactly like the other bishop. Hopefully. And I didn't need familiars for the last one. So. Is my allegiance set properly? Oh, I'm missing link skills, that's what it is. Did we take Fear Unleashed last time? Let's try Phantom Instinct, Keen Edge, Elementalism, Wild Rage, Cygnus Blessing for some flat attack, Judgment, Tides of Battle, Wind Persistence, Combo Blessing, Solace, Elven Blessing, Terms and Conditions, and Empirical Knowledge. I made a warrior on accident. What do? You go to Dances with Balrog, which is the warrior instructor, and I think there's an option to say, I don't actually want to be a warrior. He like, I messed up. Can I change? Oh, the triple level up! Spicy. It's not letting me change? Oh, changing jobs. Wait. Are you trying to be a bowman? Oh, well, if you are already a warrior, because it says swordsman, then you cannot be a bowman. I believe you have to delete the character. If you went to the warrior job instructor, I believe there's an option to say, I do not actually want to become a warrior. Then you can go and select a different job. But if you went to the warrior job instructor and said, yes, I want to be a warrior, and became a warrior, now you can't change anymore. The problems of holding spacebar, yeah. I'll make a Dark Knight or something. I've always liked Dark Knight, except it just has a useless legion, so I can never justify actually making a Dark Knight. Because I believe Hero gives flat strength legion, Paladin gives flat strength legion, but Dark Knight gives like HP, and as weird as it is to say, in the late game, HP is a useless stat. Anywhere past the early game, HP is a useless stat. There's only like 2 classes in the game that use HP, and it's because they turn HP into damage. I'm doing so much more damage than you. Is it because of my link skills? I mean, also because I'm above the monsters levels. Yeah, personally, I like to consider early game as level 1 to 200. So like, once you hit level 200, then like, you're done with the early game grinding. Then you move to what I call mid-game, which is filling out various boss prequests and fighting like Chaos Rudibus to get your Chaos Rudibus gear. Magnus shoulder, Magnus badge, Magnus cape if you want, the Zakam face and eye, the Horntail ring. Once you fully complete your Absolab set, 5-piece Absolab, 3-piece Chaos Rudibus, that's when I say you're officially done with the mid-game. Because then you optimize those pieces. You take those pieces and you upgrade them. That's when you're late game. Because I don't recommend getting into like 15-star gear if you haven't completed your Absolab set. It is a thing that you will go for at some point, but like, make sure you have like the gear that you should be star forcing before you start star forcing anything. I'm gonna have to remind myself on my main to do all the theme dungeons to get the various low-level accessories that I can throw stars onto, so that I can get the 5th job advancement for very low money cost. Because for getting 5th job, it's the same job quest for every class, and it's pretty lengthy. One of the things that it asks of you is it asks for you to have 100 Star Force. Oh yeah. Despite the fact that all of the endgame equips have the capability of going up to 25 stars, I have only heard rumor, because I've never actually gotten this far into Star Forcing, but I've heard rumor that it's virtually impossible to get 25 stars, because right around like 22 stars, I believe the success rate for Star Forcing the 23rd star on goes way, way, way down. Goes down to like less than 10% success chance, and the chance of item destruction goes up to like 90% or something like that. Nexon does not want people to get 25 star equips. Yeah. Also, the cost for each star is an absurdly large amount of money. So like even if you are using like Pencilier gear that's really easy to replace, just the amount of times you would have to replace it, just trying to get back to 22 stars to make the attempt again. To say that you would be spending hundreds of billions of mesos is like not even enough. It's just too much money. 23 stars max? For all intents and purposes. I wonder if it's better to keep Magic Bubble. Let's see, you guys are at Evil Eyes? Level 25? Oh dear. I will rescue you, I think. Like, in theory, us both being here clearing mobs, like, I feel like that would be a positive. You can do it! You can make level 30! On this character that was supposed to be a bowman. This is why you never hold spacebar through Sugar's text. Oh my gosh, this layout is just so bad for, like, any ranged attackers. You got this left. Yeah, take him down. Look at this. I can't even hit that mob right there, because technically it is considered not in line of sight because of this ramp thing. So there's a mob right there. I can't hit it. It's technically not line of sight. If I were a more agile character, I would simply jump backward and then hit it in the air when I have line of sight. But mages can't jump and attack. If only I were a warrior. Many dark days. Many bishops to come. This is mage number 2? Yes. I think this one will be ice lightning. Technically I gotta pick one of them first. A portal that leads to the Inferno Den? Sure. I'm gonna use terms and conditions. Slightly more damage. Oh, I killed it! All me, all me. Oh, look at that. It maxed out my EXP to the next level. 19,111 out of 19,112. Yeah, that's the secret. That's the strat. You just gotta make a wolf den appear and then get 2 levels. And then you'll only be 1 level away from level 30. Oh, look at that! More 2 times coupons. Easy, easy. Oh, bounty hunter portal? Poor Linus. There we go, level 34. A bishop? It is Dao. Good morning. What job do I have if not to provide holy symbol? 20% bonus EXP for each cleric in the party. There it is. That is Maple. This is Maple. This is the Maple experience right here. I'm glad I didn't just go straight to Savage Terminal. This right here. Coming back for your friends. It's a party? You bet it is. Playing Bishop, we gotta do this as a party. Especially since I literally get a skill that increases my damage based on how many party members I have. Well, I suppose while waiting for Lep to get the job advancement, I'll head over to Savage Terminal. Oh, look, a rune. That's always been a thing for mages, is you can press an attack and then just teleport in any direction. The attack will go through in the place that you started the cast. So if I go like this and teleport backward, you can see it hits those targets way far away. Whereas if I go forward, it doesn't always hit the ones that are right in front of me. It's probably easier to understand if I use the magic bubble. Wait. 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 What comes before part B? The part A? Let's see. Switching to a staff would slow down my attack speed right now. Because I'm already one-shotting these mobs, so I don't need more damage. I'd rather have the faster attack speed of this wand. Because staffs are heavier. Well, now I'm having issues one-shotting these. Well now. It's time to equip the staff. I remember I once heard a rule of thumb for training. Was that ideally you want to stay in the training grounds where you can one-shot the mobs. Some exceptions apply, but like for the most part, being able to kill mobs in a single hit is really important. And as soon as I get a glove to drop from these, I can put on all the level 40 equips, because all these little equips have set effects. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. A lot of classes come through Savage Terminal in their starting areas, but I believe Cadena is the only class that is like native to Savage Terminal. Her entire starting quest line takes place in Savage Terminal, where you learn about the wonders of gang violence, as well as what do you call it? Not brotherly love, but something like that. Camaraderie among outlaws. I don't know. I really liked Cadena's story. Not that I've read all that much of it. Not that I've read all that much of anyone's backstories, except for Mercedes, I guess. Most characters, I read their backstory stuff up to like level 50-ish, and then I just like go grind and do other stuff. Shade? Who's Shade? God, I can make it to tonight's comfy stream. Here, let's get some slightly comfier music. Because, Savage Terminal, the music is very hype, very pog. See, look, see how I'm not one-shotting these things? This is bad. This implies that I was technically leveling up faster in Savage Terminal, which would be reason to go back if I wasn't so stubborn. But I'm just gonna sit here and level up like 4 times, and then I'll be able to one-shot these, because the reason why I'm not one-shotting is mostly just level range. Once I approach level 55 with the wild boars, I should be able to one-shot them much more easily. See that fancy movement? This elite mob did a lot of damage to me, and I don't much appreciate that. Just seeing mobs that tanky and trying to fight them on a mage just reminds me of Monster Carnival. If only there was a way to recreate Monster Carnival. Do they have that in the party quest entry? Is that a thing? Can you still do Monster Carnival, or is that like 100% discontinued? So many people that used to play long ago, they'll fondly talk about the Monster Carnival, or sometimes they'll call it Carnival PQ. It was this little party quest that you could do at level 30, and it was like the best thing to do. Right when you hit level 30, you get your second job advancement, and you just go right over to the carnival. You get 2 parties of 2 or 2 parties of 3 for 2v2 battles or 3v3 battles. It wasn't PvP, it was like PvEVP, if that makes sense. It puts the 2 teams in 2 separate rooms right next to each other, and it's like a battle to see who can kill more monsters in like the 10-minute timer. But you still got EXP for the monsters you killed, and the monsters gave a lot of experience. It was great. And when you killed the monsters, you'd get points, and you could use these points to create spawners for your opponents. So everybody had this like mutual agreement of just like summon the strongest monsters. So you just get a room full of like really strong monsters, And also, another great thing that I loved about the Monster Carnival was that every time you killed monsters, they would just like spew potions all over the ground. And these potions would automatically activate the moment you pick them up. So like if your health was low, you just press your pickup button. Pick up like one potion and it heals your entire party. You're good to go. And it like weirdly keeps you on your toes because like you can just see your team's points versus your opponent's team's points, and it just kind of makes you want to like go faster. And as one might expect, winning the game gets you slightly more experience than losing. And it was great because you could occasionally get these carnival coins inside, and you could redeem weapons using them. Because long ago it was a lot harder to come across level like 30 through 50 weapons, but you could just redeem them right from the carnival. It was just like such a great place to be second job. And then right at level 50, like graduating from high school, it dumps you out into an unknown world. And it's like, where do I go? How do I gain experience now without the carnival? I'm lost. This world is so big. Mom, come pick me up. But thankfully, if you don't know where to train, just Google search training guide for MapleStory and just like type in the year that it currently is. People make new training guides for like every new patch. The stuff that I train on, it's probably outdated, but like it's been working, right? And come down here. And as soon as the weapon lowers, I can put on new equips. It's a 5-second wait timer, and I know just because I've counted many times before. So like if ever you want to put on a new equip but the only safe place is on a rope, you just go on a rope and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can put it on. And if it helps, if you type anything, the chat bubble above your head also persists for 5 seconds. I find it so interesting that every class has like their own unique flash jump animation, because like they really could have just used the same animation for every class and people would probably be okay with that. But there's a different one for every class, and they all function slightly differently. I don't know why, I find it really interesting, because like some classes get double flash jumps, some don't. Some are like straightforward bullet flash jumps like phantoms, and some of them get a lot of like height, like of a big arc like Night Lord. Come, let me apply bless to you. There, I have blessed you. You are safe now. Thank you for helping me activate Holy Ensemble. Because I can absolutely do backflips. I can do them on flat ground, I can do them off walls, and I can do them off swings. The things you learn in high school. Level 60. And you're dead. Max heal. Wait, Beast Tamer is available to make? If Beast Tamer actually is available to make, I might have to make a Beast Tamer before I make my main. Because Beast Tamer has a really good link. It's both crit rate and boss damage, which is why I would replace Phantom with it. Gosh, I wonder how Beast Tamer levels up these days. For the first Beast Tamer I ever made, I did Snow Leopard form. Then all other Beast Tamers I've done Bear form. I think I heard recently that Snow Leopard is best for right now. It kind of changes depending on the year, but the way in which I get it to level 140, it doesn't need to be future-proof, it just needs to get to level 140. Polololo needs help with an Inferno Wolf. Let's see, does anybody look like they have cool clothing? This person does. Hello, I recognize that cape. Yeah, I saw that cape. I know what an arcane cape looks like. Personally, I just stick with Antelian Guardian. It's like the otherwise best in slot medal for clearing the Masteria storyline, which is a long storyline, by the way. Even I did not bother to read it all. And like, I love blockbuster stories, so normally I do read that kind of stuff. But I did a lot of mashing through that one. Not gonna lie. I guess that's mostly because like, I didn't really feel invested with any of the characters. I don't know, like the Masteria place, it's just kind of like, it exists, but it's like not important to any of the story. Whereas like Heroes of Maple, I love the Maple Legends. Got Mercedes, Aran, Phantom, Luminous, Evan, and the sixth hero, which a lot of people don't know about, but his name is Freud. If there are any Shade mains out there, I love you guys. Oh, a Rune of Might. Hello. I'm still running an MVP. I have to go up through here and then jump down like this. Also, Shade has one of the funniest link skills in the game. I love Shade's link skill. Like, I remember for a while, my raid group, they're like, you need a defensive link for some of these harder bosses. And I was like, how about I compromise by putting on Shade Link? Because Shade Link is on death, 10% chance to not die. Oh my gosh. And there's no cooldown on it. It's just every time your health hits 0, there's a 10% chance you don't die. So if you're standing in like a laser beam that's hitting multiple times a second, there is a chance that Shade Link procs every time and you just stand there and don't die. Sometimes you just gotta try it. Sometimes you don't have any other options. And you're like, it's all over for me. And then like, you don't die. It's like, oh, just kidding. All planned. Moments like that is what makes me want to get Shade Link. Just like for late game bossing, when it's recommended that I take a defensive link, like, I want to have Shade Link. Oh, that's what's ramping up my damage so much. It's when I come in close proximity of Tai that Haku gives me a buff. Yeah, because I do like 80,000 damage on my teleports when I'm like really close to Tai. And then when I come down here, my damage drops to like 50,000. Because they have a magic attack aura around them. Another Rune of Might. Perfect! Just in time for Linus to get here. You gotta try. Like, that's so perfect that a Rune of Might spawns right when you get here. Oh! Get him! Here, I'll even leave the map so that the EXP doesn't split to me. You got this! Is he done? Not quite. There we go. Now you're level 60. And now I jump off to White Fangs. Good luck with your job advance. Honestly, White Fangs really is just like the backup training ground for mages. Give me slightly more holy symbol. Oh, nice. I can just blink right through them. Oh, I thought I'd kill them both in the same frame. I love Elnath music. Gosh, I wish I had flash jump. I was like, right here I could jump down and then flash jump forward so that I don't have to like awkwardly walk off these little like cliffside things. I just love the momentum based movement. Blinking just feels so rigid. Flash jumping feels very like flowy. Gosh, I can't wait to play Adele. And I get to have fun mixing flash jumps with resonance rush. And then if ever I find myself in an unfavorable place, she just has a skill that is literally dedicated to like backpedal animation cancel. It still animation cancels whatever animation she's going for. So you can just like flash jump over to a far ledge, cleave it, and then backstep. Just it's just really clean. Bonus points if you set up resonance crystals far away in advance so that you can like jump, cleave, fade away, then resonance rush. Oh my gosh. The amount of movement options that Adele has, it's just... there's a reason why I want to main the class. It just feels so good with the movement. Wait, changed to 500 just now? Someone subbed from the link? The 500th subscriber! All I can think to say is good morning and thank you. The amount of mobs on this map is just so small compared to like Cloud Park. Cloud Park has so many more mobs. And also, I love my 95% crit rate. I was watching the video and I noticed there was a point at which my crit rate was 90%, and I found out what that is. I found out what does the 5% change. It's a first job skill. Yeah, MP boost. 5% crit rate when a wand is equipped, as opposed to a staff. Why that's the case, I don't know. Is it more beneficial to use a wand versus a staff? I'm not really sure. I don't know enough about mages to know if there's like a correct answer to that or if it's just preference. I made the classic blunder of buying a hyper teleport rock on the first day of a new month. 6 mil wasted. I could have saved that if I had just remembered. The classic blunder. Guard, 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 guard. I am the holy magic turtle. Dangerous turtle. No, go away, elite boss curse. I'm so close to level 100. But I'm not there. I mean, technically I could take the rune. But would it really take me 15 minutes to job advance? Yeah, I think it'd be better to just have Ty take this one, and then I'll find another rune at Brash's. So much knockback. I wish I had power stance. Look at that, level 100. I'll need to purchase like a new level 40-ish, 50-ish outfit for the Ludi PQ for fun. There's infinity Drake Skulls. Domain expansion. Only Drake Skulls. The pinnacle of strength. Let's see. Will Manon 1-1 me? That is the question. See, he's stunning me a lot, but he's not 1-1ing me. So I think Griffey might be the harder one. Gosh, imagine doing this without a hyper teleport rock. Having to walk all the way around the forest. Easy. Much better. Never died in this. Okay, so last time Angel Ray was useless. Big Bang is like 1200 damage right off the bat. I like that. I like Genesis and probably Infinity for Zakam. So Big Bang just outright replaces that. And then we'll put Genesis up there on a familiar key. Or I could put it on shift since I never use anything else there. The Dragon Staff. I love that those just drop from ordinary mobs now. Because like you might notice that every level 110 equip is called Dragon something. It's because I believe they used to be exclusively dropped by Horntail. And Horntail is such an outdated boss. Maybe when I make Adele, I'll get a chance to actually fight Horntail. Because Horntail is about the same difficulty as Zakam, if you consider Zakam to be difficult. It's just a different like line of stats, because a Horntail has a lot more health, and yeah, just a lot more health, is a lot higher level, so you have to be like level 160 or 150 or something to actually like reasonably fight Horntail. But like all the same as Zakam gives a lot of experience. So there are no MVPs, so I think I'll just have to go to Zakam with a 2x card and this rune. Alright, let me just activate this ahead of time so I don't forget. And then Q for easy Zakam. Offering for normal Zakam. Back in the bag, snail. It's dangerous here. I'm gonna drop this in the middle just to make sure. Turn on the infinity. Turn on the holy magic shell. And Genesis. Explosive! Nice! That was super clean. And then let's go to the apparatus room. I love how loud that skill is. Louder skills do more damage. Change my mind. Long ago, or not especially long ago, like if you were switching through channels looking for a party to join, you could just tell if there was a dual blade on the channel, because as soon as you load in, you just hear this explosion sound, just like it just sounds like bombs going off all over the map, and it's just this dual blade just doing backflips in the corner. But look at all that strength. I can be a strength bishop. Oh my gosh, throughout this whole time I never talked about strength bishops, did I? Long ago, when there was just less damage in the game, a select few people had some interesting ideas of how to apply their character's stat points. But a strength bishop is exactly what it sounds like. It is a bishop that puts all of their stat points into strength. Now, none of their abilities scale off strength. They would just auto-attack stuff. Nowadays, auto-attacks scale off of your main stat, but back then, strength was what determined the damage of your basic attack. Gosh, it just feels like my attack speed is so slow. Just so used to like animation cancels and dashes. So I wonder where the rest of the squad is today. Because like I definitely said right on your calendar that it would be this Tuesday, today, that we're doing the Ludi PQ. What was that code again? It was like 133111. I believe they've made it random nowadays, but there used to be an exact code to it. And that was showcased in the Evan video, or I guess first talked about in the Evan video, but today will be the day that we get to show what the code is actually used for, or used to be used for, since they made it random now instead of just that specific code. Easy. Easy level 120. There we go. The moonlight robe. Oh, I need a weapon too. I need the hall staff. Yeah, hall staff. Because you used to have to get to PQs by going to their actual place. Yeah. I pulled him with like 2 pings and I was like, come Ludi PQ with us. Oh gosh, they're so high level. Here we go. Who remembers the code? 1332221. 5 times 60 plus 5 times 5. The answer is 325. White fudge. This character is finished because I have no need to raise its level any higher. Although technically, I do not have the character's link skill just yet. There's something I have to do before I can unlock its link skill. This is where I get to talk about job changing. So to change your job, you go to the place where you got your 4th job advancement and you talk to the instructor here and you can say, my current job is pretty great. That's great, be happy with your choice. Or, I want to open job advancement. All the SP for your skills, you extend it with your mastery books. Right now will be reset. So I think that means if you bought mastery books, you'll have to buy them again for the new class that you change into. I didn't buy any. You need a job advancement coin, or just mesos. I'll be using mesos. As your level increases, the number of mesos needed for open job advancement will be higher. Higher level costs more to change. You can only change once per day. And something about the Mulong Dojo, but I don't have to worry about dojo right now. Sorry, I kind of like hearing myself talk. Me too. Okay, let's see what jobs you can take. Currently a bishop can be fire poison mage, ice lightning mage. This will cost 21 mil. Yeah. And just like that, I'm now officially Archmage Ice Lit. Highest class of magic IL. And all my skills are 0. I don't know what a lot of these skills do. And I don't need to know. Because this character's done. This character is finished. This character doesn't need anything else. The link skill is now available for use. To job change at level 250, it's like 1.2 billion mesos. And the Grand Spell Essence and Twisted Time. And then we'll take out 9 million to buy another character slot. Dun, 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 dun. Character slots increased. And I think I'm done here. We just finished the 2nd bishop. I'm sorry, friends, I lied. 1, 2, 3. That's right. The mages cannot hold me down. We come back with Cadena. Cadena is super fun. Cadena is a combo monster, riddled with animation cancels. This class is insane and I love it.